Okay, so today I thought I'd make a video on a few different ways in removing flywheels from lawnmowers. So obviously for speed of the video, I've already taken the bolt off, or the nut off here. Now this flywheel I've never had off, so it's probably never been off. Now they can be a big prick to remove, but what I've got is a air chisel. Makes things 1,010 times easier. So now what you do is in the top of your crankshaft there's a little tapered hole. What you want to do is get a screwdriver, long screwdriver, jam that in under with some upward pressure. You stick your air chisel in there, short burst, and it'll pop off. I haven't quite got my screwdriver in there. I'm a bit scared that camera's going to fall off, but anyway. There you go. That's off. Now, if I'd have been there trying to pry that off, I probably would have been there for half an hour. So there you go. That's now loose. So that's one way to do it. As you can see, that's the original. That's an original Briggs key. So I'd say that's never ever been off. So that's one way to get them off. Another way I use, if the air chisel isn't convenient, which it often isn't, is a few blows with a hammer from under here. Now obviously that is not preferred, because what you can do is fracture the flywheel or split it. So, but if it's your last resort, you can just tap it off. The only thing is, give one tap, then rotate the engine another tap, so you're tapping evenly around the circumference of the flywheel. Don't just tap in one area, because you'll end up with a cockeyed like that is. Now this engine's pretty much scrapped, so it doesn't really matter what I do to it. But yeah, now obviously when you got your keyway off, your flywheel off, check your keyway, check your key. If they're both in good condition, you're in luck. Yeah, so that's two ways how to get flywheels off. Third way, for very stubborn ones, if the air chisel doesn't work, or if you don't have an air chisel, is to heat it up with a blowtorch. I normally use a kerosene blowtorch because they're a bit more gentle than a oxy or a map gas, although map gas you won't hurt anything with either. But yeah, you just heat when your flywheel's on, like so. You just heat around in a circle all around the flywheel. You don't just heat in this area around here, you have to heat the whole flywheel, like in the area outwards, because if you just try and heat the middle part, then it can't expand away. You need to try and get heat evenly through the whole flywheel, otherwise it'll distort and it won't expand properly. So now I'll just tap that on there and show you the other method. So that's pretty... No, it's not, because the keyway is not in there. Oh, sorry, the key itself is not in there. Come on, get in there, you fucker. There you go. But we'll imagine that's on there tightly. What you do is you give it one tap there, rotate the engine, which I can't do because it's in the vise. Give it another tap, so do it in quarters, so you're evenly distributing the pressure. And the other way, as I said, was to heat it up with a blowtorch, and when you've heated it up, thread your nut back on here so you don't damage your thread, just thread it on, and belt Christ out of the top of the, once it's heated up, belt Christ out of the top of the crankshaft. And there goes my technical tripod. And as you're lifting up with this, so when you belt it, has the same effect as an air chisel, except nowhere near as violent, obviously. So that's how to remove flywheels from lawnmower engines easily. This particular air chisel was 20 bucks from Aldi, so it's only real cheapy, but I mean, all I use it for is removing things like this and ball joints. That also does a ripper job on ball joints. So there you go. They're the few ways I'd recommend in removing flywheels. So yeah, experiment, but remember not to hit the flywheel itself too hard because it will break, or it'll, it's quite a hazard if it cracks and splits. So thanks for watching.